Our first Show Us Your Swing in Brendan.
All right, hey, Braden, Travis here. Thanks so much for the video. Got a really good swing. Lots of nice components. The first thing that I think would help you here as we kind of get through your routine here with the driver, you can see your shoulders are definitely aiming over here to the right. The club face, going down this way, but the shoulders kind of facing that forward ball position and definitely opened up that way. So I want to show you how to square up a little bit with the shoulders. Now, from here, first move, really good. Lots of good stuff here. Looks like you make a good turn, good wrist hinge, nice full backswing. Well done. I think the opportunity in the swing's right here. Watch this as you come down. You can see a lean on it just a little bit there with the upper body. Getting kind of out ahead of it, I think, a bit. Shaft will steepen a little bit more as you do that. And then you probably have to kind of stand up a little bit to make some room for the club face. But really powerful stuff here in the hips, opening up into this finished position. Looks like you create really good club head speed. So what I want to address is this move right here, this little move right here. Looks like from the top, kind of leaning to the left a little bit with the upper body. And I think I can help you with that move, which will create a little bit more room at the bottom for things to square up through impact. Here it comes.
All right, Braden, thanks so much for sending in your video. Man, you got a lot of really goods happening in your swing. I think there's just a couple things that I want to share with you that I think will clean up the driver a little bit, probably give you a little bit more distance and a little bit more control over the face. I want to go to the target line here view first. And I mentioned that you were facing the forward ball position. This is something that I talk a lot about here on the Stripe Show. We get the ball forward off the left heel, and then we gravitate up to it like this with our chest, and it gets our shoulders going way over here to the left, when the reality is so many need to feel more closed back here like this. You start to see some of this left forearm from that target line view rather than it getting buried. Let's go back to face on here real quick. And you can see from here, as I move that ball forward, my chest goes this way like this versus staying more back here. So I think as you close your shoulders and your chest more, that'll feel like you can hit it from the inside and probably control that face in path a little bit better with the driver. Now, in the swing, I mentioned that you were leaning on it a little bit. And this is something that you see from time to time with players. When they set up here, they get it to the top and then they kind of lean on it, right? Watch my left shoulder. I kind of lean this way, a little bit out in front of it. And what we want to do is we want to stay a little bit more behind it in transition. See the difference there? My left shoulder kind of broke down and worked a little bit more around. My shoulders are level rather than kind of going this way, right? You can look at it through your spine as well. Your spine just kind of stays in left bend like this. See this? As I'm shifting weight, I go left, shoulder stays down, rather than as I go left, I start to turn. Now my shoulders level out and my left shoulder starts to work a little bit more around. So I like that for you with the driver. I think that countered with you being a little more close to the right will get the club in even better position coming down and allow you to hit the driver a little bit more consistent. We appreciate you sending in your swing. And now I want to transition to this first tee shot here at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club, because how do we hit this first tee shot? The tendency, we get to the first tee and the jitters are flowing, right? The jitters are going, we're nervous, and what I see is a swing that slows down, right? And a swing that becomes where we start to steer it a little bit. And for me, in my own experiences, what I'll do is I'll get short in my turn, right? I won't make my full turn in my shoulders and hips. My arms and hands will kind of run away. And then as I come into impact, I am not open with my hips. So I'm just kind of steering it, and I usually will leave it out to the right. So I've got to have that trigger. What is it that gets my engine working? Full turn back. That's number one. And then from there, just swing hard at it, right? Get the engine going on the first tee and don't steer it down there. So here we go. I'm back here. Deep breath. I've got my spot there. This is a nice wide open fairway, no tricks. I'm just gonna aim it right down the middle, and I'm gonna make a full turn, and I'm gonna swing hard through impact here to get the engine running right out of the gate in the first hole. Woo! Get you some of that. Let's go. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And remember, leave a comment if you have any questions. And most importantly, subscribe right here to Travis Fulton Golf so I can help you with your game long term.